Good morning. I feel like I always get to chat to you guys on Test Me Tuesday. So hopefully, if you were thinking of not doing your workout, I'm going to make you reconsider. So go and get yourself dressed while you're listening to me, and then you can get your Tuesday session done because it is only the second day of the week. So we've got to keep the momentum going to get ourselves all the way to Friday. I am so nice and stiff from Dom's postpartum block. I'm actually doing that because I had a bit of a back injury and I'm trying to take it slow, but boy, oh boy, does she make you work. So do that one if you haven't given it a chance yet. Good morning, Pat. Say hello if you are here with me this morning. Pat, are you ready to do your workout or have you done it bright and early already? This month, we are partnering with McCain to talk to you about frozen veggies. And this week, we are doing all things potatoes. So, potatoes, people can be scared of them sometimes, and they've lost popularity because we all shifted towards lower carb diets. But potatoes are actually super beneficial. So, we'll chat a little bit about them, and then I'm going to show you a recipe that I've made with them. But I see lots of hellos coming in here. So, let me just check who's here. Vilma, Daryl. Oh, Pat's already done her Test Me Tuesday. Hello, Renata. Visal, you're excited for this recipe. I'm so glad, and it's really delicious. Facebook user, can't see who that is, but good morning to you and good morning, Gugu. It's so nice to have everybody here. So, potatoes are actually really beneficial because of the nutrients and the minerals this powerhouse contains. So they are really energy dense. So we've got to still handle them carefully. But iron, phosphorus, calcium, all good for bone health. And the balance between each of those is going to be what prevents us from getting osteoporosis. And then potassium is good for widening our blood vessels. So naturally, that's going to decrease blood pressure. And then potatoes are really high in fiber, especially if you leave the skin on. So fiber is going to keep cholesterol nice and low, but fiber is also, it acts as a bulking agent. So potatoes are one of the best things for increasing satiety, preventing us from eating on later during the day when we've already had a meal. So choose potatoes, but because they also contain simple carbohydrates, they do affect our blood sugar a little bit. So use them as a source of carbohydrate and not as a standalone vegetable. Combine potatoes with a protein, with a fat, and then some non-starchy veg. So it's not the potato that's the problem. It's not the potato that we should fear. It's how potatoes are prepared. So deep fried as fries from fast food restaurants or drenched in cream and butter, that's the dangerous part, but not the potato itself. So I've taken nachos, and who doesn't like to eat nachos for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and combined it with a fried egg to make breakfast potato nachos. And if you think about a nacho chip, I don't know if you guys experience this too, but they don't provide me with enough bulk and enough volume. So what actually fills you is all the cream and all the guacamole and all the cheese that goes on those nachos. But a healthy serving size of nacho chips is only a handful, and that's not really enough to make a nice balanced meal. So swap those out with the humble potato and slice them up like little nacho chips, bake them in the oven. So baked rather than fried is going to keep the fat low, and they're going to be super crispy with some spices on to give them that nacho taste. And then loaded them up with beans. You can make a tomato salsa instead of the sour cream. I've swapped it for cottage cheese, so you're topping up your protein there as well. And then some jalapenos, or you can use chili, and then fry an egg and pop the egg on top. And because there's so much going on, it's really tasty, it's really satisfying. You can keep cheese to a minimum because there's so much going on to tantalize and excite your taste buds with. But if you are looking for some extra fat, then you serve it with the guacamole. If you've got leftover bolognese, if you've got chicken that you can shred, then add all of that onto your nachos as well and top these potatoes like you would a regular plate of nachos, but we've just made a healthier version. So I just want to see if there are any more hellos. A mustard mutton curry pat. Yeah, potatoes, they're so versatile. And if you put them in things like curry, they're going to absorb all that beautiful flavor, but they're going to just do such a good job at keeping you full and giving you all of their nutrients. So have a look at this video of how to make some potato breakfast nachos, and then we will pop back in a second. How super simple is that? And you can, because of all the things that you're adding, it's such an easy way to just make the flavors come alive and really increase the depth of the flavors that are going on there with just a couple of ingredients. It's a breakfast that you might have to save for the weekend because it's going to take a little bit more time, but you could pop those potatoes in the oven while you're doing your workout and then add all the toppings and the cheese and everything and pop that in the oven while you go and have a quick shower. So definitely something you can also add to your weekday breakfast. But I hope that you enjoyed it. If you make it, post a picture on Facebook. Let me know. I want to see what you think. I want to see what toppings you put on yours. And hopefully I've changed the way you look at nachos. The Jeff Cook on Wednesday is another version of nachos using sweet potato fries. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that one. But have an awesome day. Go get your workouts done if you haven't done it yet. And we will see you again tomorrow. Bye.